Hello boys and girls, welcome back to the channel. I hope you all had nice holidays, or at least Christmas. End of the year is still coming up. Sorry for the missing days in upload because of the holidays. I will try to make it up, but today I'm only able to record one video, so this Banished video is the only one you will get. Tomorrow I hope to get two on the way and go back on schedule. Probably on Friday I won't have any video because it's holiday again, and on Saturday the same, and I hope to continue again at Sunday or Monday. So this week only today, tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday, and then next week or next Sunday already we will continue as usual. So then you know how we will do this. Let's arrange everything back. It's been a while for me as well, so I need to check. I see that our tools are at their max. I see that our clothing is almost at their max. I see that we were getting extra cattle. We only have 4 people and we had some food issues, if I recall correctly. That's why we had this chicken pasture. But I'm thinking to remove this one again to get an extra barn in. This way, this will increase the speed of harvesting. And we have 5 laborers, so I will say to work, I will say 2 extra and let's split. So then we have 10 and we have 9, so this one will start producing some extra food. That one will build up again. Let's speed up the game. And we were starting to get this area nice and up and running. Let me see, the blacksmith is full. Clothing is also full. Let's see what we have in our inventory. So let's tell them to get some extra iron tools and get some extra steel tools, wool clothing and warm clothing, so that our numbers here are not at their max as they are at the moment, because then we will lose some production. You see, we don't need all those builders. I think 1 is enough. Stone is going up again, so I'm just guessing we built all the paved roads except these ones. They are still ongoing, small bit there. So maybe I will assign this extra builder so that can be done. I see I paved this all the way, so that's also fine. And we are low on something. Reserve of stone is low. That makes sense because of all the paved roads that we are creating at the moment. For those who don't know, my native language is Dutch, and I was thinking to create a Dutch series. So if there are people out there that are speaking Dutch and are interested in a Dutch series, please let me know and I will create a Dutch one. If people that are not speaking Dutch and want to learn Dutch, it's a nice way to learn it. Although it's quite difficult, I guess, to learn it through a video, or at least these videos. So let me know in the comments below if you are Dutch and you want to see me creating a Dutch series as well. For those who are speaking English, no problem. I will continue with the English one. That will always be my priority, of at least one English series or video a day, and I will do the Dutch one on top of those. So feel free to get that in the comments below. Let's speed up the game. I'm just waiting until this paved road is finished. I see a lot of people using it, so it will increase the speed of my people moving around. And then we should start working on the church, but I'm thinking to get the tavern first to get some ale or some beer ongoing. Just alcohol in general. We're almost at 100 capable workers. When I say it, of course, someone dies. And we could do with some cemetery in the future, a graveyard. One small bit left. There it is. So now I will turn my attention here again, because I don't think these ones are already done. To be honest, I cannot really tell. Also, I didn't make a connection, and I think I'll create a connection right here. Double lane. Trader has arrived, so let's see what he has to offer. Let's slow down the speed in case he takes off. Iron tools, all things that we got that we want to trade ourselves. So let's send him off. Okay, here you can see that they are still not created. I hear that my headphones are low on battery, so I quickly insert the cable. There we go. I have the impression that our builders need to go a long way. The closest stockpile is there. And also we need to create some connection through the forest here to there. I'm thinking to already create all the roads as a dirt road. And then in the future we can upgrade them. So I want 2 layers. Except for that bit apparently. This we also have a better view what we are doing. Because it will cut down the trees, I hope at least. And that's too far. So let's remove that part. Can't I remove roads? Remove roads. Something like this. So here we have a little bit of an extra space. I will first do everything in a dirt road, so everything is connected, and then we will do some of the dirt road in paved roads. So I was thinking to connect it up here in a double road, something like this. And then we need to connect it up with this area. And I was thinking to just extend this road. So we need to twist it just a little bit to make it a little bit more nice. And then it comes out right here. I think that's fine. So now those areas are connected as well, and I think we need one connection this way. So I will start at the corner. I lost my road. This again. We are low on something, but I'm guessing that's stone again, because our food is quite high. And I will assign an extra builder, even 2 more, because we have a lot of laborers and we have 100 people that are able to work. This way everything will be connected up, except this area, but it will come. And I see we're not able to harvest everything because they need to walk a long distance. That's why we need to replace this pasture of chickens. This one going up 14 again. I see that our tools and our clothing are at max again. So we will put it inside the inventory for now. I'm always taking more iron tools than steel tools and more wool cloth than warm clothing, so that we keep the good stuff for our own people. And now we just wait until everything is connected up. And I also have the impression that they need to walk a long distance, and that our builders, where are they living? Vendor, farmer, farmer, herdsman, so probably are living quite far away. So we need to start building some extra housing around our marketplace. Also, it appears that they put priority to the paved roads because we put them down first, and it will take everything in order that you put them down. And at the map you can see these gray dots representing all our buildings. So we're getting a little bit denser. And the brown are the fields and the pastures. Pastures as well, I think so, yes. We have a nice overview. This great one is the quarry and the mines, marketplace. Trader, let's see what he has to offer. Slow it down for the trade. Firewood and warm clothing, so this one is all about keeping warm during winter, so he knows what he is doing. Get the price nice high and up, because if you are cold in the winter, you're more likely to buy stuff that you need. If you're going to sell that in the summer, I think no one is interested in that. So he's doing a good job. Fortunately for him, we have plenty of these resources, so we don't really need them. Okay, I see that's all the way around. This one is done to have the connection, and they are starting on this road. And by doing the dirt road, it's going much quicker. So unfortunately this space we cannot use, and we cannot lower the ground as far as I know. We cannot do terraforming. Cancel removal. No, as far as I know, maybe there's a mod for that, but we cannot lower this bit. We just need to live with it, so we will build something around it or keep some trees there. I don't know yet. Food is well up. Coal is dropping a little bit. Probably that's because we are creating extra tools. We are low on something. Stone. Stone is always an issue. Let me check if we can assign more people. Let's say 2 more. We have enough laborers to do that. This way we should have lots of, no, not lots, more. Just more, not lots. Just more stone. And we have our interconnections that should speed things up for our laborers. So now our first layer of roads is finished. We will have a look at our town services. And I was thinking to start with a chapel right here. And in front of the chapel I was thinking to build the well. This is nice in the middle. We do that and we take the well. Put the well right here. And we pave everything with roads. Now it's just a dirt road, but in the future we will pave it completely to have some kind of a how is it called again? A city center, gathering area where everyone can gather, sell in front of the marketplace. Have them take everything down. They're already building. I have 4 builders, 9 laborers. Oh, things are going very well. Those trees going down, we can also see what we are doing. And I guess this needs a lot of stone. So now that I know that we have a lot of laborers, let's collect some stone ourselves. We need to go quite a distance for that, but I think it's fine. As you can see, you get this nice open area. I know the well is not in the middle because the tiles are not lining up correctly. And I will not pave the roads because we need everything for the chapel. And I'm already thinking to build a stone house for the priests. He should live next to the chapel, so there we go. I'm just wondering, the roads are not visible on the minimap. No. But But I think you guys can already imagine what will how it will look like. So let's see what the trader has to offer. Sheep. We have enough sheep, so no thank you. Stone. Makes sense, we need 130. Yes, 130 stone. Quite a lot. So we are already halfway. The well is nice in this place. It doesn't do anything. For me it's just a prop. And then we should start thinking to put down the town hall. Chapel. This is a town hall. How big is it? We can put it here. Something like this. And we extend the roads to make an even bigger square. Because it's medieval times, what we will do here are hangings of criminals, some burning of witches. That's the square for. I think everyone knows what happens in those times. If you don't read up on some history, it's quite interesting times. And just a nice gathering place. If there are strikes, then they can use that place. I think 4 builders, 4 are the max. So they will start working on our first church, our chapel. Unfortunately you cannot build it up, or probably with a mod you can, and build it a cathedral. If you build a cathedral it should be going in stages, because it took many years to build one. So let's assign one and let's decrease the number of builders. You know what, 24 stone again. So the building for the priest is ongoing. You can house 135 members. To be honest, I have no idea what it does. Probably increase happiness. But we are quite high already. And then on this side we should build a tavern or something. Let me quickly check resources. Tavern are on this side. I'm guessing it's more in the... I'm imagining it's more like here where they will place it. We also have the hospital. You check what all services we have. So school we already got. Hospital we don't have. Chapel, cemetery we can do in the back here. Trader arrived. Childbirth, that's not good. Food is well on its way. So he's only offering food and not offering any seeds. So we will send him off again. We see that the priest is living here. No? Oh, I'm wondering where he lives. Probably one of these houses. How is it called? Cleric. Yeah, don't know where he is, but we will fill this area up with a lot of housing. Problem is, then we will have some food issues because of all the extra housing. It will also make them nice and dense, except this one of the priest itself. So let's already separate that one a little bit to make it clear that no houses are built directly against it. Citizen cleric, and I think she is a woman, so that's not correct. Something for the game. Oh, misclicked. I wanted to see where her house was, but she will come back. There she is again. So let's quickly check. Ah, she's living right over there. Okay, so the cleric is living next to the school. Also makes sense, because I think these roles were most of the time shared between the two. I think lots of priests were also teaching in schools, but don't know for sure. If some people are knowing that, please let me know in the comments below if I'm correctly or not. I also like to learn a little bit more about this tree. Ooh, that's not good. So let's increase our food by 2000. But they at least keep harvesting. And since we have enough, we will say, okay, don't work here. Or at least work and slaughter all the chickens. We'll come back in a minute to see what happens. I think they should all be slaughtered. Okay, all our stone was collected. Our town hall is going up. So we will start creating the brewery, because it's the next thing, or tavern, the next thing we need. And hospital is quite small, but we will put it more in the back. It also makes sense not to have it at the city square. Tavern makes much more sense if I can find it again. Tavern to have somewhere centralized. So right here is fine. And since we have some stone left right now, I will start paving some roads to make the view a little bit nicer. Something like this. That one as well. So if they can do that one already, I'm quite happy. And apparently they didn't need much stone for this. So I'm also happy about that. And I don't know what he needs to operate. But since our food level is going up nicely, I will start creating some extra housing here. These will all be stone housing. Something like this. Something like this. And our trader interrupted us. So let's quickly check. Leather, iron tools, steel tools. Don't need those. There you go. Okay, it depends on what we have, and I think we have some peach. So we can start brewing some peach ale. And let's... Ooh, I don't have any laborers left. So they're almost completely slaughtered. So let's get that number down by 1, stop working. Don't know what will happen with the last 2 chickens. And let's remove the structure. See if we miss, so we can lose 1 gatherer, we can lose a fisherman. Forester, did we lose someone somewhere else? Teacher, trader, 2 is fine, tailor. Oh, everything is looking good, so we can assign a builder again. Unfortunately, this is not connecting. Maybe something to look into by the developers to make that nice and connecting. So you have 1 big area. 11,000 food, so we can really spare the building here or the pasture and get an extra barn in. Extra housing are going up. It's good that they put priority on the housing because we need more people to get all our jobs done. And I see our tailors are full and our blacksmiths. Yes, this is a tailor, so they are doing some fine job over here. Townhouse completed. Some extra people can live closer by their work. Other one is going up. Takes them a while to remove this pasture. I think it needs to be demolished by a builder, and at the moment he's busy building some housing. I did it one off because I don't like the grit feeling. I didn't have that in that time. Something grit-like. Okay, some foresters. That makes more sense. Cleric is living where I expect him to live, or her apparently, or no, now it's man. Okay, 22 years old, quite young. So we have now room for our storage barn. Something like this, so they can pass on both sides. Place it here, and let's get some roads connecting. Okay. 16 stone. We have quite a lot of stone. I cannot assign extra builders, unfortunately. I was thinking on the other side. Can I do something like this and place in a stockpile? Something like this. So we have the barn and a stockpile combined. So they can use both of them. And this chicken is bugged out now, or what will happen with that chicken? Don't know. Some free chickens, fine by me. Don't think they will die off, but that's also something historically correct, that some chickens were wandering around. Or at least we think. I see that the trader is arriving, so let's quickly go over there. Our food is at our max, but I won't go over 12,000. And he's offering us food. See, this trader is not knowing what he's doing. He's offering food town that has plenty of food. So bad job over there. And let's start creating some extra housing. Like this, so that's 5 more to really get that area up and running. Probably low on stone, yes. And this barn should help with our harvest. As you can see, pepper was already stored in the barn because it's much closer by. And now we also have an idea how to connect things up. And I'm also thinking to do that with a double road, because it's a road going to the barn. This is an important road, that's an important road. And we will maybe make it double all the way. Don't know if we can do it. Probably we can. All the way until the shop. So we have this double road going into this area. We have some bypasses. Some housing, extra housing is going up. So more people should arrive. We have some deaths during childbirth, that's not good. But we can have some extra people. And I was thinking this opened up some stuff for us, so let me check. I always like some extra crafts. Status 37 years ongoing, 144 citizens. Okay, clothed, educated. Ooh, a lot of people are educated, that's good. Production. Current use, produced. We're using more logs than we are producing. Now I can better see at the year overview. I see fuel, we are using more fuel than we have, so that's not good. We're using more tools than we have, but I think the trader is included there. Food, we are using more food. Hmm. We're producing a lot of coal and textiles. We also have a total overview of our inventory. So that's nice to know. And some graphs. Let's say 10 years. So population going up slowly. Let me check. 50 years. Quite gradually, that's good. Let me check, what do we have? Citizens. Health, happiness, education. Oh, so we start with all educated people, they all died off, and then they're going up again, okay. Food, it's rising. Logs are stable. Stones are all over the place. I'm extending this episode a little bit because I really like some graphs. Iron is stable. Firewood, we need to get some extra thing for firewood. Coal is fine. Tools are doing fine. Herbs is quite stable. Clothing is quite stable. Alcohol is coming up. I quickly check because the trader has arrived. Ale, wool, dismiss. Let's go check the graphs again. I think next episode we will dive into a little bit more. Texticles are good. Nomads. There are no nomads requesting citizenship. Trade items. Okay, so this is what we already trade. We have some wheat, we have some pepper, we have some corn. We have wheat, so I can create, maybe make more sense to make wheat ale. As you can see, the barn was a really good idea. So we can easily do these fields. As you know that sometimes in winter they were still doing this last row, and now they can do everything. And as you can see, our town is really going up. So let me get a nice view. I cannot get the top of the church into the view. Need to do something like this. Move it over to the other side. Let's slow things down for the end of the episode. So a little bit longer because of the graphs in the town hall, but I really like those. And our area is starting to look a little bit nicer. So we have the church, we have the town hall, some extra housing, and like this we will do it all the way around to have a nice dense area of our city center. And then you can also see that reflecting on the map itself. So that's nice. So if you like what you're seeing, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. If you don't like what you are seeing, feel free to leave a dislike. And I will see you, boys and girls, in the next episode.